I'ma go harder than them. I'ma go harder than them.
I would like to introduce
Shit, Rick. Smooth.
Yeah!
Hey, Rick. Play that song.
Nah, I can even hear what you say. I ain't finna do shit. If it ain't about money, bitch, you can miss me with it. Okay.
Man, I'm just doing what I'm doing. What's up? Hey now, guess what podcast? GWP virtual check-in. What it is, we already know what it is. We got a major announcement. Normally I do this solo dolo, but I'm gonna go ahead and let my man Zig take it over. Go ahead, man. Introduce what we got going on.
Pack Zig, man, here with Orange Pack Collective. We got an event going on in Rick's Space, December 20th. It's going to be real immersive. It's going to be for a good cause. We're bringing everybody together to do a Christmas show, do a little tour drive, get something for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Give these local artists an opportunity to really speak out their voice on the stage where everybody paying attention. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to shoot some crazy content too. It's
Content,
content.
Jay. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, Saucemas Part 2. How the Sauce Saved Christmas,
Yes,
December 20th,
sir.
8 p.m. to 12 p.m. Like my man Zig said, at Rick's Space. Hey now, Coronado Venue, 500 West Southern Avenue, Mesa, Arizona. It's from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m., man. Come out. It's for a good cause. Live music, performances, vendors. It's a toy drive. And
You might get a little bit
your
of
boy
networking in too. You might get a little bit of
networking.
networking in too.
Networking in. We definitely gonna politic and cross numbers and things of that nature. And I'm gonna be providing the sounds, man. I'm gonna take you through a musical journey.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
DJ
do a
Rick
little bit.
Smooth on the ones and
Hey,
twos.
there it is.
On the ones and twos.
I appreciate you, Big Dog. I appreciate you. So that's what it is. We know we got December 20th, but man, I want to go into some other things real quick. Get to know you a little bit, and then well, I'll talk about it next segment. But here we go. Hold on real quick.
Let's get it.
All right, my man. Welcome to the virtual chair, so to speak, since we not in studio. But first off, man, welcome. Thank you for taking the time to do this pop in and check in with me real quick.
It's for real
I
pleasure,
appreciate you,
bro.
Zig.
It's for real pleasure.
I appreciate that, Big Dog. I appreciate you coming through and speaking your piece. So let's get right into it. Let's give you background, where you got started, when was that moment that you got started, just in case people don't know necessarily what you necessarily do and how you're part of this creative community. I want to give you an opportunity to speak on that. Go ahead, sir.
Well, shit, I'm Orange Pack Zig, head of Orange Pack Collective. Everything we do here is just creativity. Whatever your vision is, I want to help you manifest that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through video, whether it's through a show, whether it's through artist development, whatever, I want to help you accomplish the vision that you're trying to present to your fans. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I guess you could say I'm a wearer of all hats. You know, I'm an artist. Day one, I'm an artist. I'm a videographer, photographer, artist development, shows, just whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole point in this whole circle here in Phoenix, is just to give the people a voice, especially the people that are having a hard time getting their voice out there. I don't want to tap into all the people that's already got motion and doing all that. With like, there's plenty of people that's got motion that I got love for. Don't get me wrong, but I want to put the people in the back of the room up there. You know what I'm saying? Where
Gotcha.
everybody can see the true talent that we had to offer here.
And I can definitely jump on that bandwagon, boss, and definitely say that one, there is a shitload of talent out here in Arizona, in the independent community, in the creative community, and everyone, rightfully so, is deserving of that opportunity for
Sure.
exposure. Now, I'm me being who I am. I'm transparent. I'm gonna keep it real with you, like I told my man in the past. If it ain't hitting on anything, you got to be ready for the constructive criticism too.
For
Like I
sure.
know we're artists and we're sensitive about our art, but we got to be able to take it when taking on the chin when people ain't feeling
Oh
it. But in
well.
saying
Notice
that,
I
man,
said artist development. That's a huge. That's a huge part of it.
yes, sir,
If
yes,
we gotta
sir.
go back to the drawing board, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We just
Okay,
gotta do something that's bringing attention and making moves and making you the person you want to be creatively. You know what I'm saying? We
got you,
can't tap in and you just be regular. You know what I'm
got
saying?
you, got you, got you. I get that. What was that necessarily? When did that mindset kick in for you that you was like, yeah, this is what I wanted to do? What was that? What was that trigger? What was
You
that?
want me to be
That
honest?
that Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The day, moment, and second I came out my mama's womb, I knew
Oh, you just
we
knew.
was creating from there. But if you want me to give you an exact time frame, I remember we can go into a little story time. I remember when I was like 7, 8, maybe. My
Yeah.
uncle gave me that ludicrous word of mouth. He gave
Okay.
me that CD,
Okay.
told me listen to it on the school bus going to school, right? And from then
Right.
I knew,
Well, that was Move Bitch and Roll Loud and all that was on there.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's
The
yeah.
good
All right.
shit,
All right.
right?
I know it a little bit.
And that was the moment where I was like, man, I know I love rap music. I know I love hip hop. I'm gonna find a way to be involved. A point in time later on down in the line where I was like, I knew I was involved already. High school, I was in a photography class, right? And like my teacher was like, bro, you're gifted. You're just hard headed, right? So from that point in time, I knew I was
Okay.
gifted in like presenting it, right?
Yeah.
But from then till now, it's been a constant work in progress trying to find the right ways to like manifest it and it look crisp and it and everything's what it is. There's like no questions about what we doing. It's been a long process and it's still not done yet either. So don't let me get it twisted. You feel me?
I understand. I understand. So with that being said, you spoke a little bit on artist development. I want to go that way because I just want to stay there just for a second and I get back on track.
Okay.
But uh, within your collective, how do you go about developing an artist? How do you go about evaluating, assessing what's the progression, or like you said, going back to the drawing board?
I
What does that look
mean,
like for you?
like first and foremost, we have to establish with these artists, number one, that this day and age, the music is about 10 to 5% of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So we need to take it back to the drawing board to where when the artist comes and connects with me, I want to set up every last element within what they're doing and their message, and then we go from there. I want to make sure they have the content. I want to make sure the content matches with the message. I want to make sure the music matches with the message. I want to make sure the way they're carrying themselves matches with the message. That way, there's no cross signals when it comes to this artist presenting themselves to the masses. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? And I just want to fill every little gap, answer every little question that they have in order for them to fully present themselves um in the best manner possible to the masses and
gotcha.
it not just being us throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, you know?
I got you. I got you. I understand that. I understand that. And it's safe to assume that you spoke on you being an artist as well. Excuse me. You're being an artist as well. You implement those assessing questions to your own artistry, to your own process.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Everything has to have a reason. Everything has to have an
Gotcha.
overall message. You feel me?
Got you. Got you.
And I feel like
So
that's something that we're all missing these days too, is like that the
interesting.
actual heart because there's people dropping music left and right, right? but I feel like the actual substance and the heart in it is missing these days. And then we just trying to get
That's
that back
crazy.
right, you know?
That's actually what I got on the back of my wall back there. My daughter painted that, but a heart. It's a reason for that, man. You got to put your heart in everything that you do. So I can appreciate that. I can definitely relate to that. I like that, Big Boss. Along the way for you, what was one major lesson and or process that you've been able to teach yourself? Something that has really shaped you to move how you move today.
Oh man. The relationships you're building are important,
Right.
right? Even if it's not necessarily payoff or progressive for you, right? The relationships that you're building on the journey are almost as
Right.
important as the journey, right? Because if we just go through our goals, right, and don't have no type of perception for what's going on around us, everybody else that's
Mm,
creating around us, right? If we're not
yeah.
building those relationships, our I feel like our creativity isn't really holding the weight that it could. You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand.
Because I got great ideas. I'm sure you got great ideas. I'm sure the next motherfucker got great ideas. But when we put them in front of people and take in criticism and build and all those components, then we can really
Yeah.
build something that is like of value. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Got you. Got you. People think, or they take the approach of content is king, so let me just get content out there.
Mm-hmm.
But
But it
so
don't got
much,
no
it's all,
personality.
boom, boom, and it's already so oversaturated that if you just throwing, like you said, shit at the wall, it's not going to stick. In my opinion, you got to be genuine and authentic, right? That's really one of the reasons for these.
And there's got to
Speaking of which,
be an obvious piece of you within your work too. You know what I'm saying? That
that's
everybody
facts.
can notice and grab a hold of. Because
Yep,
otherwise,
yep,
you're
yep.
just throwing shit out there like the next man is.
Gravitate towards a little bit.
Hmm.
No, I get that. I get that, big dog. I get that. Right now, given where you're at and talk about relationship building, if you could tap in with your younger self that was beginning on this journey, what would be like one piece of the game or advice that you would give yourself? And realistically, right now, we know the next young cat that's coming up, right? That's following Orange Pack Zig, or as they scroll through IG, talking about, man, I want to throw around the camera like that, and I want to be in front and behind the camera, right? Uh, yeah, go ahead, big dog.
I would honestly, the most important thing is do not quit. If you love this shit, do not quit. Um, like one of my main inspirations is Nipsey Hussle, right? And
Yeah,
he said in the song, the only thing that's like really setting me and anybody that's doing this shit at a high caliber apart from the next man is
yeah,
that we never quit. Like we went through all the emotions attached to the shit, the happy times, the sad times, the frustrating times, the times where we really in our bag just fucking creating and shit, but we never
right,
fucking
right,
quit. And that would be
right.
it sounds cliche, right? But that would be the main thing. You got it, dog. I just don't quit. Just as long as you continue into the push
Keep
forward,
going.
there's nothing negative that could drag you down.
Keep going. I get you on that.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep
No
going.
matter what, the
That's
show must go on.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It must go on. It must go on. So for people that, well, you know what? Wait, hold on. I gotta ask this because this just popped in my head, man.
Okay.
Uh, Not even running several different hats. You choose to. It's all voluntary. But
Yeah.
from being in front of the camera, being behind the camera, you said artist development. You a curator of events. For instance, Saint Shameless drop December 20th. Sauce saves Christmas, right?
Yes, sir.
At Coronado venue, right? We know we doing this. So how are you managed to balance all of these things?
Oh man, that's a good question because I will tell you this. Um, Balancing is probably the hardest part. right?
Okay.
Finding the balance is probably the hardest part. But as long as we're working and we're doing some creative shit and we're really doing it from the heart, I feel like everything falls into place from there. But I do understand, like, you putting in all this work, your family could feel neglected and all that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you just gotta you have to clearly set what's important, right? And then never lose track of that. Right. So the important parts are for us to continue to be creative, for everyone that we're attached to feel loved and feel poured into. Right.
I like that.
So
I even like how you put that,
yeah,
pouring into person.
yeah, poured into,
It's
you know what
important.
I'm saying? Of course we gotta, maintain our normal day-to-day responsibilities, right? But as long as we're not doing no self-destructive shit, I feel like the balancing part is, I don't want to say easy because I still haven't figured it out all the way. But
Yeah.
when you're doing positive shit, it just come a little bit smoother to balance in, as opposed to having one foot into some negative shit and one foot into some positive shit. And then,
I
people
would
looking
agree.
at you like, what are we doing? You know?
I would agree. I would agree. I can definitely respect that. I can definitely respect that, boss. Hey man, uh, I greatly appreciate this time. One, I look forward to working with you. That's two. I know we got a sound check coming up.
Yes, sir.
That's three.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
I
The
look forward to it.
artist that is tapped in.
Man, they bullshit, man. They bullshit,
Nah.
man. You giving them opportunities, Zig. You giving them opportunities,
Get
man.
your ass
You
up there on
giving them
Thursday.
opportunities,
Get
big
your
dog.
ass up there on Thursday. Shoot some content. Shoot
Tell them,
some
man.
promo. Act like you love this shit.
Tell
Get your
them.
asses up there. You know,
Tell them 8 to 10, man. Get
eight
to
to
the
ten.
studio, man. Get your content in. Get your promos in.
Yes,
That's
sir.
that's that's for this event, and that's for any other creator that's really rocking and trying to be progressive in what they're doing, man. You got opportunities. Look. I don't have no hidden agenda or transparency behind this. Zig know what I'm talking about, man. We done politics on and off this camera, man.
Yes, sir.
We know what it is, boss. Creatives, come get this content. All you performers, man, that's coming up. I think it's only
I think it's about 8 of
I
them.
gotta look and see who signed up. I gotta see who signed up. But
I
out
give
of
I
like
give
you
you a
got what?
list right now
You got like 9 performers. You got like 9 or 10 performers. But now I'm talking about who actually took the opportunity with this. It's only one other person that signed up that I meet with tomorrow that want to get this time.
Mhm.
And like you know what I'm saying. Like my man Fat Joe said, at Fat Joe, go ahead. Let me get a shameless plug. At Fat Joe, I'm taking your line. What do you say? Yesterday's price.
It ain't the
Yesterday's price is
same.
gonna be tomorrow.
It ain't
It
today's
ain't the same.
price.
They gonna be tomorrow. So I'm telling you, holiday special. I'm giving them away right
Hey, you
now,
better
man.
get
You
in
can
where
get
you
all
fit
this
in.
time. You can get all this content. I'm giving you all this raw stuff. We can work cross-platform. I'm building up vendor list and all that stuff. But come 2026, when everything dropped for real, hold on. My BTS is in the background. Wait, just everything's supposed to drop 2026, right?
Yeah.
See, yeah, everything's supposed to drop 2026. Man, hey, Zig, we got some stuff dropping, big dog. And I look forward to collaborating with you, not just on this event, but even moving forward,
Oh
man.
no, like
And
like
thank
I
you.
said earlier, bro, the important part is building relationships. So we
That's
we
facts.
we in the same room right now.
That's
This is
facts.
just a little tip of the iceberg.
That's
You know what I'm
facts. That's
saying?
facts. I get that. I get that. I'm gonna ask you one last question. One last question that's gonna be for real, man.
Okay.
And not many people can internalize, but I'm gonna ask you this for real, big dog.
Okay.
Professionally or personally, what's one area of development that's been essential in your growth? That have you been able to look at and in hindsight, you've been like,
Oh
you know what?
man. Definitely believing in myself and confidence in myself, bro. At the end of
I
the
like
day,
that.
bro, because like we could say what we say, do what we do, but when we get in front of the people that's trying to tap in with us and add to, if you're not moving with confidence in your plan and your goal and your ideas, then how do you expect anybody else to move in confidence? You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
you really have to be low key delusional about your shit. You know what I'm saying? Low key, just like there ain't no
Psychotic,
option. This
bro.
just gotta work. You know?
Psychotic, man. I've heard it from so many like major celebrities. Martin has been the most recent one of the Martin Lawrence show. Saw a post with him, and he stated something like, they asked him, "How did you know you was going to be a comedian?" And he quite simply said it. There was no other option. My
Exactly.
mother gave me the my mother gave me the blessing. I told her this is what I wanted to do, and I left no other option. This was it. You got to go hard in the paint.
Yeah,
You got
you
to go hard.
cannot leave no stone unturned when it
No,
comes
you
to
got to
like
go hard.
chasing your shit and really establishing your dream. You cannot leave no stone unturned.
You got to go. You got to, and you got to accept and acknowledge already that hey, the shit may not work out, but I'm still gonna put my best foot
Mm-hmm.
forward to make sure that when the opportunity comes, I did me.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, it wasn't because of me that it didn't work
Mm-hmm.
out. And typically,
And
when
then even though it don't always work out, don't necessarily mean that your idea was wrong. Maybe
facts,
sometimes you just need to, fall back for a second and really look at your situation and what you're really trying to do and be like, well, how can I
rewire their
attack
approach.
this differently? You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
rewire their approach. Yep, yep, yeah. Hey man, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure speaking with you tonight, man.
Pleasure's all mine, bro.
Uh,
For real, for real.
I greatly appreciate you taking the time. Like I said, I look forward to you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to it. Let's pull this up.
We need to go ahead and just schedule me for the full on guess what podcast episode,
You want
bro.
you want you want you want you want the live shit?
Yes,
You want to
sir.
come in? You want to come in studio?
Yes, sir.
We want to sell some tickets, have some drinks, and do
I
some
for real
shit
want to talk
like
about
really
this
sit
shit,
down and
bro.
guess what live? That's what you're telling me.
Yes,
You want to come
sir.
to guess what live? Oh, we can do that now. We can set it
I'm
up
with it.
because I'm telling you, I got some things coming, man.
Okay,
I got
cool,
some
cool,
things
cool.
coming.
I'm
But
with it.
this is about you and your collective, man. Like we said, man. December 20th, South Smiths Part 2, How the South Saved Christmas. I love the aspect that it's a toy drive. You got live musical performances. You're giving independent artists another platform. You're doing raffles and giveaways. You got vendors coming. Matter of fact, man, I got the plug on another two vendors for you. A Caribbean food truck. And my guy, please, if I said it wrong, Ezra, I'm gonna look you up on IG. But Ezra Digger, he's an artist as well as Z Dig. I'm sorry, I probably slaughtered it, but I'm gonna make it up to you, big dog. Bottom line, he's a tattoo artist. He's coming there, and my BTS didn't even know it, but I partly set it up for her too, because we're gonna get some tattoos on spot.
Oh,
And I'm
oh,
sure, I'm sure I'm sure he is gonna do like he'll do, everybody else who got it to pay it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my man's an artist. But yeah, uh, yeah,
Oh,
that's where we
so
like.
we got it all at this point. We got the artist,
Yeah,
we got
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
immersiveness, we got the food, we got the drinks, we
Hey,
got the tats,
hey,
we got the good music.
hey, boss. You know what? And because you said 99% of your demographic and your people and your collective, which I definitely respect and can respect this approach. They inhale,
Yeah,
exhale.
we
So
finna.
you definitely can't do that in the building or in the front. But
We got a
you
spot
doing
for
the
you.
one.
We
Yeah,
got a
you
spot
doing
for you.
something that ain't never been done in Coronado. You setting up the whole back. You said, I'm about to use all of it.
Yeah,
So you putting up a back patio and everything,
yeah.
man. I respect
We
it,
just trying
big
to make
dog.
sure all points of the football
I
covered,
respect
bro.
it.
That's
You
all.
making sure everybody comfortable, man. And when people can see that, man, they rock with you, man. So keep doing that shit, big
I
dog.
appreciate you,
Keep
bro.
doing that shit. And however I can support and reinforce, however Coronado, guess what, podcast, however we can, man. We gonna continue to do so. We good with that?
Yes, sir. We locked all the way. Bring your asses up here, December 20th.
Hey, sound check is in 2 days, right? Sound
Yes,
check in two
sir.
days, and
Thursday.
then the event is next week, December
Yeah, and
20th, man.
then after
Uh,
Thursday, we finna drown y'all with content leading up to the show. We finna give y'all
content,
the inside
content, content.
perspective of what we having to do to make this shit come to life for y'all as a consumer, right? Because we want all points to be covered. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that perspective, man. I'm sure people appreciate that perspective. Matter of fact, the consumer will probably support more once they see, damn, they really put in a lot for that $10, a lot for that $20. Like
Hmm.
it's
Yeah, we gotta make it
it's
worth their
more than
while. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna
hey,
ask you that much to come in the door and not present you with some shit that's worthwhile. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get you. I get you.
But
I
this is just
get
the
you.
tip of the
That's what's up,
iceberg.
man. That's
This
what's
is
up.
just the
That's
tip
what's
of the
up, man.
iceberg.
Hey, big dog, look for me to get you this content. Really, pretty much, man. As soon as we wrap up here, boss, I'll get this to you shortly. I appreciate your time. Use it how you wish. I just ask that you tag me in it, both at Coronado Venue and at Guess What Podcast Official. Check out. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where we be putting everything, full episodes and such. Guess What Podcast TV.
Hey now.
And tell your people to fuck. Hey,
Hey now.
hey
Hey
now,
now.
my dog. Hey now, and tell your people to fuck with me, man. Tell your people to fuck with me. We got some shit coming. We good?
Yes, sir. I appreciate
We
you,
good,
bro.
man. You have a good night, man. And take care. Blessings to your family, big dog. Bet.